Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Backpack Wells run, and today we're gonna force the new item that they added, the Moon Shield. So let's try to survive until we get there, because it's a super duper late game item, and trying to force items like that most of the time kills the runs early. I'm gonna go into this and let's go. Actually, there is a stone, let's buy the stone, and let's try to fight a Reaper, a Ranger? Actually Reaper. Early game with double weapons, you want Reapers as opponents. This guy has a spike. We should be winning here, because we have a double weapon and they don't. Oh, it's a race. They healed once, we ran out of energy, that was unlucky, and we won. Almost lost at the end, but we still actually win. Very nice, let's go. So what is the build going to be? We want to find the following. We want to find 2 or 3 of the good shields, although they're super duper expensive, so let's say 2 of the good shields, or 3. I want 2 or 3 mana orbs to combine them with those shields. Then I want to find at least 1 vampire blade, maybe 2. I would say 1 vampire blade with another mana stone, and then I want to find the gray and another mana stone on top of that. Like, I need 1 mana stone to be clean mana stone, and then last but not least, we want to find the shield, not the shield, the what is it called? The body armor plus a vampire gem. I would say 2 body armors with 2 vampire gems. If I'm gonna find all these, yeah, a very high tall order, but who knows. Let's try to actually transition over to a shovel build. Early game shovel build is always nice. Let's go here. We might fight a shovel build already, so that could have already been a loss, but it is what it is. Let's go here. Do I want to get a customer card? I don't think so. Let's roll them on inventory space and also find spikes. I want both of those. I'm gonna buy the spikes so we can combine right away. And we should do like a mini reorganize. These 2 should go out. Like, this goes guaranteed. So you go down. You go over here. And then you go the spikes and spiky shield. Oh, and I can buy this. I had room. Why did I even panic? And I definitely want the banana because we will need some kind of regen. Energy regen or whatnot. Double build. This is literally the same fight against each other, but I have the wooden buckler while they have double garlic and banana. The banana is countered by my healing. The idea is the wooden buckler plus the walrus tusk? No, it's not. Bob the Shender destroyed us. Very nice. Let's combine here, and we got a little glove. That's also cool. Let's get banana, and let's get the glove like that. And let's also get a garlic. Why not get a garlic? Let's go on. I'm just buying whatever appears in the shop, hoping that the opponent is gonna have a worse shop. So double wooden buckler sword, but we have a spike shield, so that should actually retaliate themselves into death. They are doing 1 to 3 damage with both of them. I'm retaliating 3 out of 3 damage. So no matter how much damage they do, they get all of it back. So I'm gonna look into the combat. Actually, can I see the combat log right now? Oh, you can. Well, that's cool. First time I'm opening the combat log mid-fight. But as you see, I'm doing... I mean, I want to look it at the end. Look over here. I mean, look at this. We did 28 spike damage. And they did... These 2 together are 35. So they did 35 damage and 28 of that was reflected. Yeah, there was no chance we're gonna do that. Nice, we found a blueberry. That's good. Let's sell the pocket. I mean, we might put that in. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 coins. We have 9 coins. Therefore, we buy everything. Boom. Mana is guaranteed a yes. Not only is this, we're gonna go here. And then also healing herb is a guaranteed yes. Or regen. And might as well buy stone. That's always a choice. And let's also throw in the blindness. And let's go. Let's go. I could have the stone on the crit zone though. Whatever. They have a more powerful build than us. They have a hero sword plus a broom. We're doing a 4-2-8-7 shovel attack. I want to find a better weapon, of course. We're not gonna stick to the shovel. It's a race. It's a race. We have regen over them. And we also have spikes over them. And shielding. So it's more of a lucky roll on our end than it's a lucky roll on their end. But we did win. Nice. They could have easily rolled 12 shielding with this twice. And we could have died. Just because of the fact they could have had 24 more shielding. And we found... best in slot mana orb and best in slot leather armor. I mean, mana orb is by far best in slot. If I can find 10 of these, it's the best. Leather armor definitely is part of the build, but it's not something to write home about. Let's go here. Let's buy this. I want this. Lock it. We got a lucky clover. I could sell a lucky clover and a pocket sand to buy this right now, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's definitely put this somewhere where it's gonna be activated a bit more often. The shield activates that. The shovel activates that. You know what? It really feels like a reorganized time. Does it? Does it though? I mean, it does feel like reorganized time. It feels like I should do this, and then this should go there. I can't see how I can put the mana in a good spot. Right now, I just want this to give us 10 mana. That's what I'm thinking. Let me do a reorganize moment. Okay, you know what? We're gonna play with this right now. Although I think I can just min-max this. I think I'm barely missing the min-max. If I can find 1 more inventory space, we're gonna be able to do that. Let's maybe roll once here. Nice. Found it. Okay, now I can actually min-max, so we can do this. This can go over here. And now this is hitting 4 things. And we're good. And it is actually properly min-maxed. We go attack speed on the banana, attack speed on the shovel. And then 4 things are activating this. And the idea is that this thing is gonna 50% of the time give us 1 mana. And then if I get 10 mana, if I have 10 mana or more, then we're gonna start gaining luck out of this one too. And then if I ever get 30 mana, which I won't be getting 30 mana this early game, we will start gaining, we will get 12 buffs. I could also go for the carrot, which says if I have 5 luck, because I will have 5 luck because of the blueberry mechanic. But no, we want to invest into the build in itself, especially now that I have 4 lives and the build is decent-ish. Yeah, we should be able to beat this, for example, because this is the same build as us, with the difference being that they have 1 more banana and we have a lot more regen, and we also have the whole mana system going on. So the moment I'm gonna get 10 mana here, I will start gaining luck. Yep, I just did that, and now the luck is gonna start giving us crit chance and hit chance, so this is never gonna miss again. Yeah, this has a 90... They're blinding us, but we're also blinding them. Yeah, this has 95% hit chance right now because I'm gaining the mana. I'm also having 21 mana here. Yeah, I was getting close to getting the million buffs. Not that the million buffs is that busted. And we found another mana blueberry. Nice, that was very, very lucky. Well, very lucky. We high rolled there. We super high rolled. Nice. And I will buy this for sure. Let's roll into inventory space. Found it for cheap even. That is extremely lucky too. And let's also buy this. Luck is good to have. This should go up here. Nope, that's a one-time activator. I want this to be firing. Okay, I mean, this goes down there then. There is always room. There is always room. I think we're good to go, and I'm gonna buy that one luck later. Let's go on. Nice. Now I'm gonna be gaining mana twice as fast. It's uh-oh, we're gonna get flung to death in the beginning. They're gonna also eat through my whole shield. Flunging, boom. That was that. And now we hope for the 20 mana, obviously. I just got my 10 mana, so we'll start generating my luck now. My lucks are gonna start generating crits, and also not missability. I want to get rid of the shovel and get like some kind of ripsaw blade or something that's better DPS-wise. Obviously, Vampire Blade is what I actually want. If I could get a Vampire Blade right now, would be nice. Wow, we got a Villain Sword. That's a thing I never done before. Melee weapons deal -2 damage, +4 damage from melee weapon that uses. So, you use this with daggers. You need to get a bunch of daggers. I'm not gonna go a Villain Sword build, forget that. Go luck, throw the stone away. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry, but no. Roll them. Found mana, nice. And found attack speed, and found this Stone Skin Potion, which is part of the build, by the way, especially now that I have a leather armor. So let's go attack speed on this, pull this one out, continue with attack speed. Let's go with mana over here, I would say. Actually, I would say here. Pocket Sense irrelevant. This is useless. Do we want 2 of these? I'm thinking what the build's gonna be. Like, the build's gonna be 2 of these, right? Like, boom, boom. Then the shields, 3 shields, let's say. Over here, this whole side is gonna be 2 leather armors and 2 shields, and then the left side is gonna be the mana sword. That's it. This is part of the build, yeah. I will buy this because this is gonna join now in comparison to the other thing. I mean, I'm saying this is gonna join now, but where? A good thing we have 1-spotters is the answer to that. You can always throw 1-spotters out. Blindness is not part of the build. You join. Attack speed also joins. And let's continue. I need the vampire healing. We should still be winning, by the way. We're generating enough mana here. The more mana I generate, the better. We just popped all our potions. Nice, we have a bunch of shielding. This is a poison debuff build. It's okay. If I can get my 30 mana in time so that it matters. This guy resisted being blinded. 7 poison is pretty bad. 17, 18 mana. I don't have enough. I do have enough luck. We're getting crit to death. This is a stun build. Ah, we died. It's okay, it's okay. Now we get a life back because we got to this point, and we're gonna go with Xieroeh Leaf, which at start of battle gives us 1 mana, which is important, and 1 regen for each nature item that is connected to this. And we found the Hungry Blade weapon of choice. You go shovel, and Hungry Blade you join. And not only that, but instantly create the mana blade. This should go 1 back. This should go here. Go up there. Bit this in so increase the attack speed even more. And Xieroeh Leaf. Ooh, look at the perfect Xieroeh Leaf without even trying to do anything. Nice. Vampirism is nice. This is not min-max right now, the mana, but it's okay. We're gonna go Hungry Blade anyway. Attack speed against this, against Healing Herb. Oof, so many choices. I would say Fanny Pack. This gets pulled even more back. And I guess we need to do like a mini reorganize. I can buy both of these. Yeah, I will need to do a mini reorganize here. For sure, mini reorganize has to happen. Give me a sec. Okay, I think that's how we're gonna play it right now. We don't have this super duper min-max, honestly, but it's okay. We are gaining a lot of value out of this. Could I do something like that? I don't think so. For now, I think we're good. We get our regen, we get our vampirism. Actually, no, I should try to min-max this. I think I should try to min-max this more. Ah, this is decently better. I think this is better. I need even more room to min-max even more. Let's go. Yeah, everything is lined up, everything is good. This is a fatigue build. I'm not sure we're good against fatigue. We're gonna see how good we are against fatigue. Right now we are gaining my mana. I also have a bunch of vampirism. They do not have garlic for once, so I'm gonna have 10 vampirism until the end of the game. And also I might get the mana in time. I'm at 1920 right now. 21, 22. It's going up, 23. And we won. We actually won against the fatigue build. In fatigue mode. Nice. Nice. It's working out. Combo that. And I just got the Shield of Valor. So this is the item. This is the slot item. The best in slot item. Let's sell the Spiky Shield. Because this is gonna join. And now I need to find another mana orb. Because this needs mana orbs to level up. Roll them. I found attack speed, which is relevant. Also found banana, which is not that relevant. We need more inventory space. Better inventory space. None of these. I'm gonna buy this. I have potions. I think we're good to go. This needs to join. And yeah, I think we're good as we are. The luck does not really fit. Most of these don't fit. Let's go healing on this. And this is now on hit, gain 1 mana. And when I gain 20 mana, steal 12 life. And increase by 1 for each vampirism. And we don't have that much vampirism actually. We don't have vampirism at all. I might have made the build a lot worse. I might have made the build a lot worse. Let's go. This also gives us 30% more shielding. I might have just killed the run in itself. Might have made a huge mistake. I start believing that. We are gaining the mana. That's okay. We're also doing the damage. It's not like we're not gaining the mana. It's that we do less because we don't have vampirism anymore. Now I'm playing with regen. Yeah, very big mistake. I really need to transition over to the mana build right this moment. I need the mana. I just got 3D mana, for example, and I was not able to use them at anything. Yes, mana orb is here. How luck would have it. And let's also definitely buy inventory space. And this needs to go to a better spot, of course. And now we get the moon shield. Roll them. And another shield of valor is here, which I want. And another moon shield, obviously, is what I want. Leather armor is gonna take a year to actually get generated. I would say we sell the leather armor. Because right now, what am I'm keeping the leather armor specifically for Vampire Blade. No, actually Vampirism Gem. You know what? No, we're keeping this. I need a shield. I buy the Shield of Valor. I keep the leather armor. I want 2. So I'm only missing 1 mana orb and 1 shield and 2 vampire orbs. That's it. Like, we have most of the things we actually need. I'm not sure if I need the luck. I can sell all 3 of the luck items because these here are gonna generate luck anyway, and I'm not the luck build. Like, this has 200% accuracy. Do you see this? 200%. I cannot miss. Luck is not part of the build. Sell these 3. Buy this. Right, and I can do this. I mean, I can fit that in. Okay, let's reorganize time again. So I want the mana orb to actually be in a good spot and be active. Okay, I think this is perfect placed. If not the perfect of the perfect, I think it's pretty decently placed. Right now, one of the attack speeds are gonna waste. It doesn't matter. So the mana orb is getting activated by the Gloves Fist, which is not happening. The Shield of Valor gives gave 30% more luck. And on attacked, melee, 35% chance to prevent 12 damage and remove 0.7 stamina. Even if we lose here, we will at least get the Moonblade. And this is also pretty active. Once again, this at 30 stacks of mana, I gain 12 random buffs. That's the idea here. 12 other buffs, so I'm not gonna get mana. That's what it says. Do I want the healing potion? I'm thinking healing potion into a mana potion. Because mana explosion? What does the moon even do? You know, I need to know what the moon does, so that I can use it better. So items give 30% more shield. For every 10 shield they gain 1 mana. This wants you to generate mana. Oh, this is the mana generator. So the mana generator with blueberry potions and whatnot doesn't really make sense. I think I'm gonna go with blueberries still, generating 1 mana per pop. How much mana does the mana potion give though? The mana potion, which is in recipes, gives 4 mana. And if I have more than one, it's gonna give us 8 mana. So 8 mana right away and 15 max health, or should I 4 mana slowly? I think burst is always better than slowly. So, but at the same vein, I'm gonna lose the Xieroeh leaf things because I have connected things to Xieroeh leaf. Now we're gonna stick to slow and steady. Let's go. I don't want to spend more money on trash I don't care about. Okay, so we should have this. This is a build not ready. They are transitioning. We have so much shielding here. We're already at 14 mana, 16 mana. Starting with so much shielding, I just realized, is really gonna help us with how fast we can generate mana. And boom, the buffs happened. The buffs happening is not a thing we can actually do in the next fight because the mana orb is gonna be gone. So once again, we're gonna go down to the mana does nothing part of the game. Nice, we got another set of buffs. Okay, this is very quickly happening. Boom, we got the moon shield. So items give 30% more shielding. For every 10 shield they give, gain 1 mana. And right now I think we start with about 100 plus shield, so that's like 10 plus mana. On attack, 35% chance to prevent 12 damage and remove 0%. That's the same. I don't care about energy. Jinx or Killer is always a yes. Second Shield of Valor is also a yes. I mean, we're gonna buy the second Shield of Valor. Jinx or Killer is always a yes. Is that true? I mean, yeah, it is true. We have so many things that trigger. I don't care about that though. Does this fit? This is a 6 spotter. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots, so it by definition does not fit. Something that could maybe use the attack speed. I mean, I might as well do this. The mana gain. Give us the attack speed. This should go 1 more up. And I should reorganize the rest to fit this. Or like this. And this goes here. Whoop. Yeah, this is a reorganized time. Oh, this also gives us shielding. I forgot about that. Perfect. Now I need the vampirism. Now I need the vampirism. Yeah, that's not exactly what I want to be doing here. It's okay. We need the vampirism for sure. That's what we're mainly missing. Let's go. I will buy the Torquilla and then we're gonna go vampirism and inventory space, of course. Inventory management. Boom. We start with 21 mana, which instantly triggers the mana thirst. And that's it. We don't do anything with the mana. That's the issue we have. We don't do anything with the mana. So we're gonna start losing now. We need a mana gem. We need a mana gem. I need to stop buying trash. Let's rush through this. This is a guaranteed death. We can't really do anything here. I'm at death's door. I would say don't even buy the Torquilla, honestly. Roll him. Found it. Found it. We're still in the game. Okay, this time I'm not gonna combine with the Shield of Valor because I need this thing to use 3D mana, gain 12 or random other buffs. That's what I mainly need to be happening. So now I'm gonna reorganize again to fit everything. This also needs to join. I would say let's throw away Healing Herb for the room right now. So Torquilla joins, and let me reorganize everything again, because I need this to actually be better. Okay, here we go. Right now we are not using the banana, but that's okay. The attack speed, of course, is getting wasted on that, but I think it's still okay, honestly. Thinking if I could sit like that, but no, I think we're good. Wasting this attack speed is not really that bad, and yeah, maybe do a switch here. Yeah, we'll get mana a bit faster, I guess. The reason why I have this here is because it gives 30% more mana shielding, and every 10 shielding we gain 1 mana. And this here is hitting the leather armor, it's hitting the leather armor on the top, and it's also hitting the stone skin potions. So, and this is also increasing by 30 for the shielding. So we're gonna get a lot of shielding. The idea is we get, at the start of the fight, this bursts, this pops, all of these pop, we get a bunch of shield, this gives us a bunch of mana, and then because of the bunch of mana, at 30 we gain a bunch of buffs. That's like the build. And then the more shield we gain throughout the fight, we're gonna be gaining more mana. Right now we don't gain shield throughout the fight. Why? Because I don't have the vampire stone. That's why we want the vampire stone. But the shield actually does its job. So let's pop the instant mana buff. Look at this, 24 mana right away. And at 30, boom, we got all the buffs. And now we actually play. I still gain mana, obviously. Torquilla is helping us with more attack speed. This thing does not spend energy. This spends 0.5 stamina. So we don't have stamina issues, no matter how fast this thing attacks. And we're up to 30 stamina again, and it's gonna pop. Boom. And by the way, every time this thing pops, we remove all my debuffs, because we have the Xieroeh leaf that says when I spend mana I remove debuffs. This guy's doing the similar build to us, by the way. This is literally the same build with us. But June, they just got the mana orb shield valor here. They also have the vampiric armor already ready. And they also mana thirst. And they go with cap of discomfort to counter, I guess, the same build in itself. Just to be clear what is happening, this thing, every 5 mana used, heal for 5 and cleanse 2 debuffs. I'm using mana 30 per pop, because this sends 30, so that's 6 times 5, 30 healing, and 6 times 2, 12 debuffs removed every time that thing this thing pops, which is the mana orb that actually pops. We care about the healing orb, I mean, might as well throw it in. Roll him, fund inventory space, that's maybe the most important thing. Fund the Lucky Piggy, which I could have combined with the luck I had, and then the luck could have gone on this 35% chance to prevent. Maybe made a bit of mistakes on that end, but for now it doesn't matter. Let's go. Found the most important thing in the game, in the build. Regen is irrelevant to me. Let's go Vampirism, and this should go here. So we get the Vampire Armor, and this should go here. It gets the attack speed from Torquilla. That's nice. It's well placed. I will also buy a Potion Belt. Why not? It's gonna be put here. Actually, it's gonna be put over here. I'm gonna push everything one to the left and put the Potion Belt on the right side, and then have the potions over here on the right side. For now, it doesn't matter though. Let's go. Do I want the Cap of Resilience to get the Cap of Discomfort like the previous person did? Nah. Nah. Let's go. I'm sticking to the idea that the Mana Orb is giving us mostly the play. So we're about to pop the Mana Orb here at 30 mana. Boom, we got my buffs, and we begin. We're also gaining more mana from the Moon Shield. We're also blocking attacks. Oh no, I have 15 poison and whatnot in a moment. Oh, we lost all our buffs. Oh no, they had a Dark Forest Lotus at the end. Popping buffs. Let's go. All the buffs go away. Nope, nope. It's still a race. Still a race. If I pop one more time, maybe we survive. Oof. Oof. One more pop. One more pop. No. We had it though. We had it though. This was very close. And now I'm actually in the game, and I found a second mana orb. That's nice. So this thing, start of battle, convert 30 health to 60 shielding instead of 45 shielding, and every 3 seconds convert 10 health into 20 shielding. And that 20 shielding is for this thing 2 mana. So we found another mana orb, and we found another Stone Skin Potion. This definitely gets locked. I mean, how much money do I have? 15. So I can buy 2 out of the 3. I would like to buy the mana orb, obviously, because that's gonna almost double the mana generation, and the Stone Skin Potion. Do I want the Stone Skin Potion as one of them? Okay, Mana Orb is getting bought no matter what, and because I also want to throw it in there. So this goes here, I would say, and it flips. So this becomes a Moon Shield. These go up and down, it's okay. This is hitting not the things I want to do. I guess I want... Wait. Oh, they trigger each other. This did not used to be a thing. Now they do trigger each other. I guess this is busted then. Because if this triggers, then 50% chance for this trigger, and this 50% for that trigger. Wait a minute, can I have a matrix of mana orbs, each triggering each other? That would be insane and awesome. Insane awesome. Insane awesome. Okay, this is, I would say, goes here. Right? So it generates more shield. Is that a thing I want to be doing? I think it's okay here. Although these generate mana. Yeah, this generates shielding. How about we generate mana? And shielding just fires faster, so we maybe get rid of Vampirism faster. Okay, I can, as I said, only buy 1 out of these 3. I have 9 coins. I can either buy... I can actually sell the regen and buy 2 out of those things. And regen, once again, is irrelevant. The main reason why I want regen is because this thing... Because of this thing needing to have a starting issue. Yeah, I don't care about the starting boost we gain from Yggdrasil Leaf. The Yggdrasil Leaf just needs to exist. We go here. I would say I buy this. What happened? Oh, push everything to the left. Here you go. And then line these up. Nice. So these pop at the beginning of the fight and give us also a bunch of shielding and a bunch of mana through that. So the idea is the fight begins. We gain 60 shielding from this, which is not 60 because 30% more and 30% more. And then 40 shielding from both of these, and this is 40, and this is this is 30, and this is 30 plus 30 because this fires that. So this is 90, and this is not actually 90 because this is 30% more. And then this thing just gives us so much mana the moment the fight starts. We instantly pop the Yggdrasil Leaf that gives us a bunch of buffs. And those bunch of buffs are gonna somehow carry us with the Mana Thirst. The Mana Thirst says, on hit, gain 1 Vampirism and 1 mana, and when every 20 mana gains, steal 12 life. The idea is, I want to be gaining mana fast, so this steal 12 life triggers often. That is it. That is it. Let us go, and I hope we're gonna survive. Okay, this is not really a build, this is a poison build, actually. As long as they're not stunning us often, we got this. I got all my buffs. I got the crazy shielding. We will be gaining more and more shielding through this, and I got another set of buffs. Very nice. Continue gaining shielding, shielding up, boom, another set of buffs, and we got them. Easy enough, easy enough. And by the way, every time we get the set of buffs, as I say, we also remove 12 debuffs. We remove 12 debuffs from this thing, and we also remove heal for 30. So a lot of things are happening all over the place. I would say this is better here, right? This is better here. This thing triggers. The mana orb thingies seem to be triggering each other, by the way. Seemed to be triggering. Let's go here. And this goes here, I would say. It gets the buffs of both of these. Yeah, these are... As long as both of these are hitting both of those, we're good. I can't really make them all hit the potions. Forget the potion idea. The potion is a side bet. These two are hitting this and this. That's what the main things we care about. You can go one down, so we generate more mana. I think we're good to go. And our Jinx or Kill, I would say, goes here. Hits both the mana, that is important, and the banana. Does not hit that thing. I would say this should go one more left. That's not gonna make the Moon Shield go well. No, I think this is good here. Maybe one more down, so it hits the other Torquilla. No, I think it's good. It hits both mana, it hits the banana, it hits the Vampire Garment. It's in a good spot. Roll him. Oh, not a mana orb. We take that. We want to generate as much mana as possible. It's not a mana orb, by the way. It's a mana. Flat. Gloves are faced. Maybe go here. Make the Torquilla go faster. It's cheap. If you find cheap stuff, you get it. And I found Blood Amulet to combine it there. And then the build is ready. Literally, we got my double leather armor. We got my double moon shield. And I got my mana thirst. I'm just missing one mana orb, man. That's it. Actually, no, I'm not missing anything. The build is 100% ready. I just need more mana orbs. I would say more mana orbs so we can just fit them all in there. Maybe even another mana thirst. Who knows? I mean, even the mana thirst needs more mana orbs, so potato, potato. And this is a pumpkin stun build without daggers though, and also with the muster struggles. This is a fatigue build. Let's see if we can beat the fatigue build. We have 300 shielding. So as long as my shielding does not go below 300, that means we cannot lose from this guy. Yep, my shielding isn't going below 300. Look at all the buffs we have. We don't even have a single debuff on us. This is insane. Easy destruction, boy. Easy destruction. Let's level up. Easy. This is busted, man. This is insanely busted. And I found Gingerbread Jerry, the rare item. So, start of battle, gain 40 maximum health. Every 3... Oh, this is actually really good for us. Every 3 seconds, uses 1 luck, 1 heat, and 1 mana to gain 1 empower, 3 regen, and 20 max health. Guess what? We get those buffs randomly. We just found the perfect and slot, best in slot unique for us. This is... We literally get the buffs randomly. We get those buffs that this thing wants. So this is good for us. Transforming these 3 buffs, which are lackluster. I don't care about luck because this thing has 2% accuracy. I don't really care about heat, and mana is very easy to generate for us. And I gain 1 empower, which is damage, 3 regen, which is healing, and 20 max health, which is keeping us in the game. We buy this, and I also buy this. So you join and you join, and roll them. Inventory space is a yes. And it goes here at the top left. And I guess this also joins and goes here at the bottom, and then we're done. No, does it fit? This does not fit. I need an attack speed one. These can go one up, by the way. And then I need 1 slot here. Can I see the slots we're missing? I guess I can by doing this. So we're missing 1 down there, 1 down there. Yeah, we're missing very few slots. Only this one is actually able to fit. So you go here, and you go, I would say, here. And the banana is not needed. Right? The banana is not needed. And Jerry Berry is gonna be firing off. This is every 3 seconds. This is every 3.5. So let's do a flip on these two. So this fires a bit faster. If anything, I would even push him 1 more down. Nice. Nice. So he has... Actually, why would I push him 1 more down? That's not helping anyone. Yeah, like this. That actually helps. No, it doesn't. Because there's a corner play here. Yeah, well, in that vein... No, there is no in that vein. There is no big difference as to where that guy is. Attack speed's still hitting. Nothing on that side. I think we're good to go. These are gonna combine next turn. Let's go. I think we're pretty much won. At this point, the build is ready. Let's see what this is gonna do against us. So, both of us have a bunch of shielding. We got our 30 shielding. Boom, we got our buffs. I'm also gaining max life, by the way. I have 390 right now. 400. He has 290 and I have 410 life. 430. I'm going up at max life. They're dying. We destroyed them. Destroyed. 2 more rounds left. We have 450 life and they had 290 life. This is insane. Yeah. And all of these buffs, 19 damage, 600 damage from the mana thirst alone because of the mana drain we're getting. Because we're not really doing damage through other means. Also, I'm gaining vampirism from the random buffs, therefore making the mana thirst more powerful. What's my healing? Heal. Okay, overheal. Like, we were super duper full life, man. The guy has no chance. Let's hope we're gonna fight something that has infinite healing or something. Another Torquilla. And now I have 2 vampiric armors, both of them giving us 60 shielding and then every 3 seconds converting 10 health into shielding. Let's buy another Torquilla, hitting downward, I guess, the whole zone. Or here. I think here is the best play. Hits everything alongside the armor. Maybe here is actually the best play. Nice, nice. This is a very good Torquilla. Hits the bottom Vampiric Armor, hits the top Torquilla. The Torquillas hit each other. The Xieroeh is getting hit from 3 different directions. The Xieroeh is gonna literally eat out all my buffs. Every single buff we have is gone. Healing Herb for 2. I don't want it. Inventory space. Crits. I guess I could go crits. I mean, I'm already into crits because we get so much luck anyway. Another Vampirism. Let's go. That's gonna go on one of the gloves. I don't need this, honestly. And I can't even fit it anywhere. I sell it. I'm gonna get the Vampirism next. And it's gonna be put down here. We're gonna just push everything in a moment. It's everything fits. Everything fits. Everything fits. Let's go. Okay, this is a spikes build. Let's see how that's gonna go. Can you get through my 300 shielding? I'm getting all my crazy mana. Look at this. Let's actually slow this down. Look at how fast we're gaining mana. Every time we lose all the buffs, look how fast we get the mana. Boom. Okay, now look at the mana. 8, 15, 19, 20, 26. Boom, buffs. I have 480 life. Oh no, they did 82 crit damage to us. What a joke. I'm not gonna get bursted to death from anybody. 600 damage with the Mana Thirst. They did have healing. Spikes did 342 damage. We got hit for 342 damage from Spikes alone. And we still beat them. You know, 40 damage from Spikes. 42 damage crit with the Mana Thirst. When is the Mana Thirst actually doing its Mana Thirst? Look at this madness here. All of these firing, man. All of these free buffs. 20 max health. When does the Mana Thirst crit with Vampirism? I think it does. Is this an attack? I'm not sure if this is an attack. Or if it's the regen thing. I think the regen thing shows it, right? I want to see how visible it is. 48. Yeah, this is the regen thing. Okay, so 48 crit, but regen 41 life. Nice. This does not retaliate spikes though. Or does it? 20. No, this is the attack. This is the attack, retaliate spikes, and this is the thing, and then down here. Okay, so I understand what's happening. They seem to have some kind of I heal less. I don't know what they had. Doesn't matter, they're gone. One more round is left. This is the final fight. So might as well buy whatever. You go here. You go here. You join, I guess, here. Something like that. Doesn't matter, honestly, because the game's over. Oh, this doesn't matter to me. This does actually matter to me. I want this, and I want this too. I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. So, you go here. This Vampirism is irrelevant to me. We get so much more Vampirism than this. I'm gonna go attack speed on you. And you join. Okay, so I want, in this specific spot, this thing. So these interact with each other. And multi-trigger. Nice, because this is gonna trigger a lot of times anyway. This hits Xieroeh. These hit each other. Nice. This is most likely gonna get sold. Because I want either that or that. This is getting sold. We have room for both of those. No? Yes? No? No, we don't. We don't have room for both of those. I think I want the mana over the Stone Skin. Stone Skin is a one-time thing. Let's go to Blueberry. Let's have one more of this firing. It is wherever land. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Actually, it's not gonna go wherever land. It's gonna be here. It has a bit of attack speed from the gloves face. And I think we're ready. I min-maxed this as much as possible. Let us go. We're gonna slow play this. Hopefully, it's gonna be some super duper tank with a super duper healing. Yes, it's a Rainbow Goobert. There, here we go. Perfect. If anything, we should lose, to be honest. The Rainbow Goobert is the god build. Let's see. Rainbow Goobert with super Gin Lamp stacking against mana with infinite shielding and buffing. This is the fight of the gods. The fight's gonna be legendary, you know. The meme with Vegeta is here. Let's go. No, that's the... He speaks the language for the gods. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Forget what meme it's about. We are winning the Goobert build. This guy does not have the Goobert min-max, by the way. Big mistake. This mana should have been here, and this Gin Lamp should have been looking upside down. Doesn't matter. They also have an Artifact Stone with Bag of Stones. Okay, 92 damage. This is a race. This is an actual race. 30 shielding. 100 damage. We're still gaining buffs, though. 38 damage on our end. 69 damage. We have a lot of healing. Don't forget that. Oh, we got hit for 100 plus. Oh, 140 damage on his end. Ooh, look, we have 43 regen, man. 166. Look at this race. We're dying. 400. We won. We won. Wow, that was the actual fight of the gods. So this thing had 116 damage to 123. Oof. And this did not crit. Wait, where's your crit, Chan? This guy would have won if he just had the Ranger bag one slot down. You missed the min-max, man. If the ranger bag was one slot down, he has it right side. What are you doing, man? The ranger bag should have been one slot down, hitting the holy spear. We would have lost. This thing, oh, 10% crit chance. Oh, you didn't have luck. Yeah, we would not have lost. Forget that. 10% luck would not have killed us because we had triple jinx or killer removing all of that. 25 vampirism. What was this doing? Heal 20. They had 28 in power. I also had 23 in power. I had the budget version of the Rainbow Goobert. Like, look, this fight was so good. By the way, we won because I had Gingerbread Jerry. If I didn't have Gingerbread Jerry, we would have lost. In the same vein, though, they would not have had Artifact Stone with 88 to 90 damage, 86 to 88 damage Stone over here, 89 to 94 Ruby Whelp, and 116 to 123 Holy Spear. By the way, a mistake you did that everybody does. If you want to use the Gin Lamp, you need armor gain. This thing says use 7 armor luck spikes and mana. You need armor. You did not have armor gain. You had 2 garlics, but 2 garlics are not enough to give you 7 mana. This is 3 plus 3. That's 6 mana. So you cannot generate the shield you need. You do need to always have a pocket potion, stone skin potion that is inside. So if something goes wrong, it fires and you get the Gin Lamp firing. What an awesome run. Let's actually go through the log here. What an awesome fight. 17 seconds. I mean, I had it on slow. That's why. 1,000 damage Mana Thirst. 650 damage Ruby Whelp. 460 damage Artifact Stone. 200, 100. Man, oh man, how much healing? Good thing they added healing. Look at this. Mana Thirst on its own. 300 healing. Regen. 224. Regen actually kept us alive. Gingerbread Jerry, man. That boy with Empower. And we also had Vampirism healing us. Vampirism healed us for 200. I mean, look at this. We are left with 150 life. So, if it wasn't for Vampirism, we would have died. If it wasn't for the Xieroeh leaf healing 220 every time we used mana, we would have died. If it wasn't for Regen, we would have died. If it was mana, we would have died. Like everything, we would have died from everything. Chipped Ruby might be the one thing that didn't really do that much. Honestly, I think I made a huge mistake. Chipped Ruby, wait a minute. Chipped Ruby is 10% healing amplification. So if it was on the Vampiric Armor, that means I heal for about 1,000 here, right? So that would have been 100 healing if it was on the Vampiric Armor. It should have been on the Vampiric Armor. I should have gone with a 10% healing amplification instead of going with a 10% lifesteal. But it's okay. 70 heal from that. Did I get overhealed? About 200, but after that, they started smacking us crazily. How much did the opponent heal? 280 and 110. Wait a minute. How did this guy survive? Did they have overhealing? No. 200. So he had 390 healing. 390 healing. And I did 900 damage. They had 600 life if you add the heal on top of everything else. How did you survive? How did I do 1,000 damage and they only healed, let's say 400 plus 300 life, that's 700 and didn't die faster? So did I get hit for 200 or something? 54 crit, by the way, there at the end. From them, no, from us. 40 damage crit with the Mana Thirst. We almost died. Look at this. We almost dipped into death. We had 210 health here. They smacked us very heavily. 300 health, boom, 280. Look at this. A big 166 Ruby Whelp smack. That could have been death of us. From 142, we go up to 190, 200, and boom, they smack us from 200 down to 84 with the stone and 82 with the other stone. We are death's door right here with 52 life. And then we come back with a shield plus a heal, and then we kill them. We could have died, like right here. 160 damage was what they were doing. They could have easily killed us. If they hit us for heavily, they could have killed us. Actually, could have killed us? I'm not sure if they could have killed us. 160 life is what, 150 life is what we had. This could not have killed us. This did like 60 damage. 113. This could not have killed us either. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we would have survived 1.5 more hit. By the way, I'm not sure if this triggered. If this triggered, we would have died. There is a good chance this never triggered, by the way. There is a good chance this never triggered. And that might have been the thing that saved us. Also, a thing that definitely saved us is that they had Spike Shield here. I would have gone with blueberries in this little corner. And and the garlic over here and the gin lamp looking downwards. I think they made a big mistake on that end. They should have definitely... And the Ruby Whelp should have been one more up. Yeah, we could have guaranteed lost. Like, if the Ruby Whelp was one step higher right here, so in this corner, and then they could have had the garlic in the middle here, so that would have activated the Goobert one more time, and then the gin lamp should have been looking downwards, and the blueberry should have been in this corner. So the 2 stars that are not lit up, they could have lit up. And if they did that, we would have lost. Because the Rainbow Goobert activates every 6 items activated. So if those 2 items made the Goobert activate 1 or 2 more times, we would have lost. As the Goobert gives you 20 healing, 20 shielding, 2 vampirism and whatnot. And this guy went minus 14, right? So that means that one activate. They needed 1 more activation because that 1 more activation would have given them 40 more health, 20 in healing and 20 in shielding, and they literally died for 14 negative, right? They didn't die for minus 80,000. They just died with minus 14. So it would have survived the hit, and they retaliated us to death. So I hope you guys enjoyed. What an awesome build. I really enjoyed this. What an awesome fight here at the end. And the moon. I mean, this is the best in slot build. This is literally how you best in slot build this thing. I don't think you can best in slot it more than that. I'm talking about double shield, double vampiric armor, and then mana thirst, maybe 2 mana thirst. That would be the only thing I would add, a second mana thirst, and also gingerbread Jerry. Obviously, you do need the mana orbs so that they fire each other and they give you a bunch of mana. I would like to try a build where I have 5 mana orbs and they're just all connected. First of all, 4 mana orbs, so I can have them 4 at each corner. Not 5, yeah, 5. So I have 1 in the middle and then 4 around it. And then that one in the middle fires always because of the around them. And then because of that middle one firing, it fires the around them again and again. And that's just like infinite loops. I want to see that in action, man. I want to actually see that in action. And maybe then have... Oh, wait a minute. If I can have 2 piggy banks, right? 1 on the right side and 1 on the left side. Or 4 piggy banks. Left, right, bottom, and top. All looking inside the middle of the mana orb. I hope the editor can edit something in here. That's why I'm thinking like 4 of the good piggies, the lucky piggies. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4, or looking inside the middle of the mana orb, and then the mana orb around it surrounded with other mana orbs. If that is a thing, and I can make the middle mana orb has a 100% chance to give mana, and then every time it fires, the 4 around it have a chance to fire, and if any of those 4 fire, it fires the middle one. Oh man, if that is a thing, I want to do it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed as always. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.